What's up, guys? You are part of the vlog. Yeah, this is Ghazi. This is MSA.
He's about to lose his film contest.
No. You guys didn't know we are now making MSA YouTube videos. This is our first video. Feels awkward doing this, but we're gonna do it. What are you doing? What are you doing? Part of the vlogs. Part of the vlogs. This is the syllabus we just got from KM himself. Made it last night, but it's all good. It's all good. It's from KM. What are you doing?
Just keep going around right now. Please make sure you put down your name, grade, email, phone, and your shirt size. It's going to be an adult size. So.
Okay. Co-president. Co-president.
So give it up to yourself. Okay, so before we get started, I want to introduce the board and myself. So my name is KM Rahman. I am a 12th grader. I am the MSA president, and a little bit about myself. I plan on going into computer science and engineering, and hopefully do a minor in music. So I'm just going to pass it to Talia, our MSA female president.
I'm Talia Rizvi. I'm a junior, obviously, and yeah, I look forward to this year.
Hey guys, I'm Ths Msa. I'm a junior here. I'm VP of MSA.
Woo!
Alright, I'm Muhammad Ali. I'm the secretary, sophomore, and I like computer science too.
I'm Rika Osage, I'm a senior, and I'm your female secretary.
Okay, so who gets myself saying
Hey, come on, guys. Alright, so my name's Usman. I'm a sophomore. I'm the MSA religious advisor, so I basically do the khutbahs and lead the prayers. I just like to say that you've made a good decision coming here.
Okay, so everyone should have got a syllabus. This is the first year we've ever handed out a syllabus too, so this is good, right? So the first, so those of you that are new to MSA, MSA was created for to build an opportunity for Muslims to come together or non-Muslims to come together and educate the community about about Islam. Troy High does recognize that students are varied in their religious faith, and we are welcoming to all. So every Friday we do have Jummah, which will be at the end of each meeting. So there will be a short khutbah before the prayer started. It will be conducted by Osman. Activities and events this year, we have more activities and events planned for this year than the last 2 years combined. So if you guys take a look, we're gonna have soup kitchens, barca baskets, hashtag lunch bag movement, where we make lunch bags for the homeless in Detroit. We have a joint MSA dinners where we join with MSAs from other schools and we raise money. 2 years ago we raised money for Syria. We raised over, I think, $500,000. That was a really great turnout. We're going to also have really fun things like scavenger hunts, laser tag, bowling, airtime, and even a water polo fight at the end of the year, which will be, I think, pretty hype. So, fundraising, we're going to do a lot of bake sales, and we're going to have a basketball tournament here now. So that will take place in the winter. Our first bake sales will probably take place in November during near Thanksgiving break. So plus we'll have bake sales on Sunday at IGD because Sunday school will be taking place there, so the kids will.
One of the major events that we do during the MSA school year is MIS, which is the Muslim Interscholastic Tournament, and if you have like friends from other schools that have MSAs, you probably heard about MIS before. And it's a fun educational kind of like competition, and schools from like all over Michigan. It's actually like national too, but right now we're just gonna go to like the one in Detroit first, and then if we make nationals, then it's like in different places every year. And there's schools from all over Michigan, and you guys compete in like various activities. There's like machine photography, like
culinary arts.
A lot of art, like drawing or graphic design, speaking competitions, quiz bowl, a bunch of stuff. And it's like probably one of like the funnest things like I've been to like last year. Like that was like my favorite part of the year. And you get to make a lot of friends too, and it's like probably one of our biggest events.
Yeah, it's our biggest event of the year. It's an experience that I think everyone will remember each year, as long as you participate in MSA. And I encourage everyone to do it. It goes for 2 days. It's a Saturday and Sunday. Obviously, we don't stay there. It takes place at Wayne State, and it's just a lot of fun. You guys should all do it. It's great. So talking about dues, since MSA is a religious affiliation, you do not have to pay for pay schools like other clubs. So we're not supported by boosters, so MSA has to fund itself. So each member of MSA has to pay $25 to get a T-shirt, and that not only will that supply T-shirts, but that will also supply food for our MSA. These dues are due next week, October 2nd. We want to get them in as fast as possible. Because last year we got our shirts like January. Yeah, December, January, and that we didn't like it. Yes.
Honestly, like long.
Yeah, they're long.
Yes. Talking about shirts, we're gonna have shirt designs. So bring in your shirt designs next week. Anyone can make a shirt design. We'll vote for it next week, and we'll decide which shirt design everyone likes, and we'll get that shirt. Okay, so this year we implemented a new point system. So every time you come to a meeting, you get 1 point. So we'll have one of our secretaries stand there and check you off for every point. Every time you attend an event, you get 2 points. So this point system was set in place. In order to run for MSA board in the following year, you have to accumulate a certain number of points. So if you have, let's say, 80% of points, you should be able to run for this MSA board.
But the points isn't just like to gain membership. Like as long as you pay the dues, you are a member. It's just if you want to run for board.
Yes. So they'll keep track of your participation. Club policy, you guys know, we all should respect each other. Any roughhousing or bullying will not be tolerated whatsoever. We do, for our Troy High MSA board, just open a Snapchat and Instagram, so you guys want to follow that real quick. Yeah, we'll follow back. We'll follow back.
Yeah.
Yes.
Why do you need a Talk about the food.
Okay, so this year we're gonna have food every week, which is probably have never been done.
Hey guys, listen up.
Which is probably has never been done ever in MSA history. We have pizza every other week, and we have chips and soda every the weeks in between. So, and obviously your dues will, our money will pay for it, and your dues will also pay for it. So that's gonna be good. And plus, if we run out of money to pay, we'll do bake sales and tournaments and to raise money to tournaments.
And if you guys can ever like bring like a couple snacks or something, we're gonna kind of like set up a way for you guys to get points from that too.
So, any questions? Yes.
Wait,
No, not for membership. To run for MSA board. Yes.
You're a member as long as you pay the dues.
Yes.
So, how many points do you need?
We still haven't decided for that, but it's around 80%. Yes. Yeah. Yes.
Next source of TA says MSA 16 on this year. It's only like this.
Yeah,
they have anything.
Yes. We just made it yesterday.
Oh,
so it's okay. Yeah.
Because I saw another one.
Yes.
Yeah, that was the whole.
This will be our new MSA. We'll
Oh my God.
Wow, look at MSA. It's so much bigger.
So what was the question?
Oh, the
Instagram. Yeah. So we'll start posting that. That will be passed on from our board to the next year's board, or the next year's board, and the next year's board. So we'll finally we'll have like 10 years from now, you guys can scroll through it and be like, hey, I was playing that.
Oh yeah, and like another one of the major changes from like last year is like our schedule of how our meetings are going to be run. So first, we're going to come in obviously and just go over like any potential like or important things that we need to go over like for future events or just like an actual meeting. And then we're going to have like games or activities that's like one part. And then we're going to have a prayer after the major part of the meeting. And after prayer is going to be
Yes.
So, the meeting, I'm done.
No, it will usually be shorter.
Because obviously we won't be like introducing MSA every week.
Yeah, so today's meeting is going to be a little bit longer than most.
Yeah, just as long as like we get everything set down and like the stuff we need to get covered, it's going to be like probably less than that.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله نستعينه ونستغفره ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا وسيئات أعمالنا من يهد الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلل فلا هادي له وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله. Assalamu alaikum, dear brothers and sisters in Islam. So today's khutbah is going to be about Allah's mercy. Of all the 99 names of Allah, Ar-Rahman and Ar-Rahim are the ones we use most often in our prayers and our dua. Both the words Ar-Rahman and Ar-Rahim are derived from the same Arabic root word, Rahmah, meaning mercy or compassion. However, most of us unfortunately take Allah's mercy and compassion for granted. But if we stop just for a moment and just reflect on the depth and extent of Allah's mercy, we'll be astonished beyond words. The Holy Quran frequently draws our attention to the world of nature. We hear about the depletion of the ozone layer, the dangers of pollution, the need to preserve a sustainable environment, and so on. Numerous books and TV channels about nature and the universe increase our curiosity and sense of wonder. In many ways, however, scientists are realizing today what our Holy Quran revealed over 15 centuries ago, that we live in the center of a violent universe, ever-changing and constantly in motion. We are surrounded by forces that are so unstable that the slightest shift could kill us all. About 10 years ago, there was a comet which plunged into Jupiter and exploded with the energy of several million atom bombs. And if it was just a few degrees away, it could have collided with the Earth instead, killing everybody. To illustrate just how narrow that margin is, here's let's just take an example. So here's an orange, right? It's wrapped in a plastic bag. So if you can imagine that this orange is our planet, then the thickness of this wrap is the atmosphere that we breathe. Most people think that the Earth is solid, but below us, much thinner than the skin of this orange, is a thin crust on which our continents are placed. Under that crust are thousands of miles of boiling molten rock oozing around a solid iron core. In size, all living creatures are like specks of dust and bacteria that cover the surface of this orange. You cannot even see it without a microscope, just as the astronauts in space cannot actually see any life on Earth without special equipment. Just imagine a few miles below our feet, like under the skin of this orange, we have thousands of miles of boiling liquid, oceans of molten lava. Now, I'm not an expert on this, or a scientist, or an astronomer, but if we just reflect on this simple fact, we are left astonished. All life on this planet, Earth, is suspended on a thin crust of a huge ball of boiling lava, covered by a thin layer of oxygen, floating through space, passing deadly showers of meteors and comets, and all kinds of deadly radiation. Any rock larger than 1 or 2 miles, striking the Earth head-on, could kill out all life on this planet. The scientists and astronomers, some of which are atheists, tell us that we living creatures survive on this planet only by the nearest of margins, and statistically, the dangers are so great that they say the mathematical probabilities of our survival are so small that we should really have not even been here at all. However, as Muslims, we believe we would say that our creation and continued existence on this planet is due entirely to the mercy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The Holy Quran makes this point in many verses. For example, in Surah Saba, it says, "Then you did not look at what is before them and what is behind them of the heaven and the earth. If we should will, we could cause the earth to swallow them, or could let upon them fragments from the sky. Indeed, in that is a sign for every servant turning back to Allah." So next time you look up into the night sky, think about those powerful forces that surround us, forces that keep our very existence balanced on a knife edge. And let us thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for His grace and for His mercy. We should also remember that part of Allah's mercy is that He is very patient of our shortcomings. We have many faults, but Allah's anger does not just descend upon us like a lightning bolt as soon as we step off the line. He always gives us time, lots of time, to recognize the error of our ways and to put things right, to ask for mercy. In the same way, we must not be patient with others. We must also show mercy wherever we have power and authority. This is especially towards our family and our peers. We must not project our fears on them. We should never insult or embarrass or humiliate them, or wearing hijab, for example. It is much better to teach and to encourage, using kindness and setting a good personal example, without arrogance. We accept Allah's mercy and patience for ourselves, then why should we not show mercy and patience for others? The first hadith Qudsi reminds us, when Allah decreed the creation, He pledged Himself by writing in His book, which is laid down with Him, "My mercy prevails over my anger." This hadith confirms that mercy is much more powerful than anger. It is one of the noblest qualities a person can have. When the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ entered Mecca with an army of 10,000 soldiers and could have severely punished the Quraysh for the cruelty and suffering they inflicted in the early years of Islam. And except for 4 individuals, he showed them all mercy. The conquest of Mecca was almost bloodless. Nearly every single person was forgiven. You will not find a better example of mercy shown by a victorious conqueror ever. No wonder Prophet Muhammad's kindness and mercy touched them so deeply that virtually all of Mecca accepted Islam. Subhanallah walhamdulillah wa la hawla wa la quwwata illa billah al-aliyyil azim. Inna Allaha wa malaikatahu yusalluna ala an-nabi ya ayyuhalladhina amanu sallu alayhi wa sallimu taslima. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ala ali Muhammad kama sallaita ala Ibrahim wa ala ali Ibrahim. Allahumma barik ala Muhammad kama barakta ala Ibrahim wa ala ali Ibrahim fil alamin.
MSA president's about to leave. MSA president about to leave.
Look at his man bun.
Oh yeah, look at his man bun. That's like the main event. It's like his other half.
This guy could be Shawn Michaels, man.
I was like, look like Shawn.
So we just finished prayer. So beautiful. So beautiful. So beautiful. Yo! Bro, touch my phone again. Everyone's eating now and everyone's pretty much enjoying. How are you doing, Taha?
I'm doing pretty good.
Okay. So yeah. So until next time. Droll? How you like me now? What do you